There we go.
He ain't figured out he's hooked yet, but he will.
Look at him,
This week on Sportsman TV, Lake Pontchartrain Monster Hunt, number 2. Come on, go with us. Really, the special thing about this lake is we're downtown New Orleans. You know, Lake Pontchartrain goes all the way around one side of the city all the way to Kenner. I mean, I basically can get here from water from my house. You know, Lake Pontchartrain is just full of all kinds of fish, depending on the season. You know, right now we're sharks, big garfish, jacks. You know, caught some big redfish this morning, little redfish. You know, it's world-class speckled trout fishing. It's just endless what you can do right here around New Orleans.
Run out this way to the left.
I got a bite. Finally. Finally, he done messed up, Mr. J. Look. I can't even move him.
Sure, huh?
You see them guys do that? I got him now. And he still ain't really figured out he's hooked. This is actually one of my favorite fish on the planet to fish for. Especially like on top water, because they're always so aggressive, but you know, today they kind of tricky. I ended up catching one on light tackle. I broke a couple off, you know, on the top water who just ate it, but we've had a bunch of followers, but they wouldn't get it. Oh, I scared I'd break the line. I started to pull, I could, you know, but now dive, buddy. Dive right in that freaking net.
Over here at Bowie Outfitters, hunting and fishing is our passion. We can help you pick all the right gear for your next fishing trip. We spend time in the woods too, so we know what products to recommend when hunting season comes around. We understand the outdoors and what it takes to have success on your hunting and fishing adventures. So come on down to Bowie Outfitters and let us help get you going. Bowie Outfitters, everything outdoors.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
The Park family and our team has been handcrafting Blue Wave boats since 1992. Blue Wave's foundation is built on knowing what's important in every aspect that matters, from speed, quality, performance, and features built into every boat.
Blue Wave boats are custom built with the highest standards, with everything you need to make your day on the water a success for generations to come.
We specialize in building high-quality, custom performance fishing boats.
The original Sportsman Cool Breeze shirt has been greatly improved. This new version has a moisture-activated cooling technology, which actually turns your sweat into cooling power. Ventilated mesh sides add extra breathability. It's UPF rated and antimicrobial. It comes in 5 different colors and is now also available in short sleeve. Get yours now at forsportsman.com. Sportsman, it's who we are.
double hookup.
I thought there'd be another one. I threw right behind it because I figured there'd be another one chasing that one. Well, we came back to that place we started on where, you know, we had 2 or 3 bites there, had a couple misses. He caught one this morning. I broke 2 off, and no big showed up. It's the most awesome topwater fish, you know, that's inshore there is. I mean, you know, if it had to come off, most people, well, it must have weighed 60. Of course, it's not that big, but I mean, I'm gonna say it's 20, but it looked like it weighed 60 when it hit the plug. They're just so aggressive.
That's what you want them to do right there. Get a little bit of air over their mouth, they're done. That's a big one. Another Pontchartrain yellowfin.
Ooh, yeah, it is a nice one in it. 25, 28. 28 special.
Let's say 25. 26. About mid-July is when they start coming in the lake. They show up, when the big pogies show up, they usually right behind them. So when you start seeing all the bait and you get in these hotter days, water temperature's climbing, you're gonna see some sharks. Big rafts of pogies around, jacks are in right there with them. Topwater bait's my #1. I love watching them blow up on it. Followed by that is a spoon, a big heavy spoon, a pet spoon or a drone spoon. Those work pretty good, and regular old cut or live bait works damn good itself.
They bite a bass, topwater bait, as good as they do a big one. It doesn't matter. They're not. That's one good thing about them. You catch them on a big willow leaf spinnerbait, burning it. I mean, they're really user friendly. And one of the reasons for that, they don't get targeted a lot. And they're very underrated fish. Like other countries, it's big to go and fish for a big Jack Trevally, you know. And here, you know, a lot of guys shun them, but what I like about them is, again, they're so explosive on a topwater bait. They'll bite almost anything. They're real handy in the summertime. They're typically in. You know, they school, they're aggressive. They're a blast to catch.
This is a mini wombat. It's been abused, but it was a blue-green with a white bottom. The key I find is having a white bottom on these topwater lures. It's mimicking the mullet that they're trying to eat. I usually take the first hook off just to make it easier. Sometimes I'll crunch the barbs down just to make it easier on myself when I'm trying to release them. And that's about it. This one has a big cup in it. Big deep cup, which makes that distinct noise that the jackfish are trying to hear. And you'll see them sometimes, you'll throw it out, and you'll see them fish run straight towards your topwater like they just hone in on it right away. And they'll come up over there and eat it right away. I'm throwing a custom rod that I built. It's a 9-foot. You don't have to go this long. Anything 7.5 foot rods that you would typically cobia fish with, or mangrove fish. Your 40 to 50 pound class rod works really well. Reels, 65 braid. 6,000 size reels work perfect. They're not too heavy, not too light. Handle a jack perfectly. You need about, let's say, 200 yards of line.
There he is. Put the pressure on it.
It's a little fish.
Yeah, I know it is. He ain't figured it.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? Big old redfish?
It might be.
Big old redfish.
It wasn't a big bite. It is a redfish.
How about that?
Maybe it'd make a fine speckled trout.
I mean, fine. How about that?
Spoon-fed red.
That's all they love, a spoon, don't they?
We're gonna put a wildlife tag in him. See where he's gonna go at. Little yellow tags will be put in, so if you ever see a yellow tag fish, you can keep the fish. It's better to release them, but just turn the tag in and measure the fish, and you got to know where you caught them at. And all you got to do, get right up under them scales, twist, and pull. Oh, 29. Then we're gonna release them.
He got it right at the boat. Put some pressure on him. Put some pressure on him. Don't let him get back in that concrete.
Look at him with him. This fish just spit up a mullet. And his buddy that was following him just ate the mullet. I watched him spit up a mullet. His buddy came back and ate his mullet that he had just spit up.
Easy now. We don't talk like that on this show. Beep, beep, beep. Have to throw him back. Thought you were going. Ooh, you talking about good? I like flour on the jackfish too, not cornmeal. Cornmeal makes that jackfish heavy. Like a real, like, kind of like a tempura batter. Didn't you say you like one earlier? Jackfish tempura. Huh? You hear what I'm telling you? A little sriracha. I mean, like a lot of sriracha, not just a little.
Here at Bowie Outfitters, we know that bow hunting is a year-round pursuit of perfecting your game. That's why we operate a full indoor archery range, stock our shelves with the best accessories on the market, and offer a service and repair shop. We carry top brands like Hoyt, Bowtech, PSE, Matthews, Bear, Barnett, Mission, 10 Point, and more. Bowie Outfitters. Everything outdoors.
These are my Strike King S11s. Get your own.
Louisiana Sportsman Magazine. For over 31 years, your source for fishing and hunting information. Each month you will find stories by local experts on everything from bass to redfish to ducks, deer to trout and turkey. We've got incredible local information that you can use immediately to get more success outdoors. You'll also enjoy monthly columns on cooking, the latest lures, GPS locations, shooting, kayaks, and much more. Have Louisiana Sportsman delivered to your house and safe. $24.99 gets you a full year of Louisiana Sportsman. To order today, visit louisianasportsman.com.
What makes the PSE Carbon Air so revolutionary? The answer is PSE's true carbon technology. Using a monocoque carbon construction technique never before seen in archery, the Carbon Air is built from a single structural carbon fiber shell, much like the body of an Italian supercar. PSE Carbon Air. Experience PSE. Experience performance.
This is definitely a change of pace for me. Mitch has done a great job bringing us out here and telling us what we need to do to be able to catch these jackfish. We've stumbled across them in years past while I've been on charters, but to target them in top water, that's a very explosive bite. It's exciting. Uh-oh, you can all kind of hop it. I'm gonna try to go outside of that pile. Are you inside of that pile?
I think he went inside of it. Yeah, he did.
Really?
Yeah, he went out.
Yeah, you try to turn the boat. You want to start the big mode?
I'm okay with the mode.
I see, you see this bend? That's what I like.
We seen some jackfish swimming by. Greg hurried up, grabbed the topwater, threw it down the rocks. What was it, about 5 good chugs? Yeah. And he came up and destroyed it. And he's right here.
There he is. Big. Takes it out of him a little quicker than that little rod. I don't think with that little rod he really knows he's hooked.
Besides the fly fishermen who just want to catch them for the fight, not many people want to go after them. But it's a great fight just to come out here, catch a couple of them.
Yeah, and then do something else.
And go do something else.
Okay. There he is. Woo.
Yeah, it's a blast. You know, that's the whole deal with this fish. Again, they're fun because they pull so hard. They're fun on all tackle. But that topwater bait, because they are a topwater feeder. What I mean by that, they got big eyes. You know, they're a sight feeder. Their eyes are set high in their head, so they're always looking up. You know what I'm saying? Like a redfish, is the way his mouth is made. You know, he'll come to the top, but he's still looking down. This fish is made to, you know, they're bait chasers. This makes them, and again, that build, I mean, that's exactly the same build of a blackfin tuna or yellowfin tuna. That's the reason they pull so hard. And then they got a giant mouth like a bass or a grouper. So they chase bait, they got a big mouth. I mean, the only reason there's any of them left, they're probably not the best table fare. Look at them, they swarm in the net. They like, we want to go, we want to go. Where's your, yeah. Yes, sir. You'll see them bull mullets sometimes. Back in the day, you'd see a bunch of them, but they're not as common as they once were. Occasionally, you'll see a little old kid wearing them, and that's my favorite, when you see a little kid with them. Oh, sorry, I got a wrong mullet.
What we got here is a 2-foot section of cable with a circle hook, a little 1-ounce weight just to get it to the bottom. 11-aught frenzy. We're gonna put a piece of cut mullet on there, send it out, see what we can catch. Hopefully we catch a little bull shark.
I'm not talking about fishing, I'm talking about sharking. You've heard that sound before. This is that sound that makes you afraid to go back in the water. Well, I'm drifting a live mullet right here, and we're gonna cut one up and drop it to the bottom. We fishing for bull reds, bull sharks, I mean, bulls, whatever. You know, we fishing for whatever bites. But we are trying to catch us a bull shark. But we could catch us a bull red, another big jack. I mean, there's no telling. Monster garfish. I mean, it is Louisiana, you know. I mean, they schooling. Well, I think we must have found the nest. Oh, he's a pretty thing. I'd like to take one home and put in the swimming pool. Keep the kids out of it. Let me just tell you this, you know people at home have those saltwater pools? You put a couple of them little baby bull sharks in there, you won't have to worry about anybody getting in there when you're going away from home. If you think your neighbors have been poaching in your pool while you've been gone, put you a couple of them if you have a saltwater pool in there. Guaranteed to keep the neighbor kids out.
Thank you.
Another little female. That's typically what you find around the New Orleans area. The females outnumber the males. That's what I've dealt with in the past.
And we're tagging these sharks for Noah.
Like, for the Ark?
No, for Noah. National Oceanic Association.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe we were getting them ready for the Ark. There's
So
something
this
going
tag right
on I
here,
didn't know something about.
This shark can travel all around the world. And if anybody catches it, it's a standard tag. If you look real close, they have a number that I coincide with a card. I'll put all how long the shark is, where I caught the shark. And then this shark, if it can be caught in Africa, and somebody can just take that tag and they'll know exactly where this fish was caught in its youth. We're gonna make sure she releases fine. There she goes. So right now I'm just writing where I caught it at, how big it was, and that was a female. Fish condition was good. It was caught not on the beach but other. And I'll send this tag off to Noah. And then at any point, if that shark gets caught, Noah gets the information and they'll send me a piece of paper back with the information of where I caught it, how big the shark was, and whoever else catches it, where they caught it and how big the shark was. Over the years, I've tagged a couple of 100 fish. I've probably got 10 tags back. It's pretty cool to watch these sharks grow up and see where they like to be at. There is sharks in Lake Pontchartrain. This isn't a freshwater lake. This is a brackish water lake. You know, it does have salt water in it. These bull sharks, they can swim in freshwater. They have found them hundreds of miles up the Mississippi River. These little bull sharks come in here. They live in here all summer long. Some even come back a year later. It's a good estuary for them, a nursing ground. They don't have to worry about no predators here. Now, once they go out in open water, it's a little different story. You may have another hungry shark wanting to eat them.
Put some heat on him, Cap. Is he fixing to jump? I saw you get that rod down. I thought he was fixing to jump. Oh, is he around that line? I figured it'd be a freaking about a 200-pound tarpon. He started jumping out.
No experience catching tarpon. Gonna land him.
There he is. It's like a freaking sharkathon going on.
Shark Week.
Shark Week. It's happening right here.
The New Orleans version of Shark Week.
So if you just seen, if you ever have trouble getting your hook out, if the barb's exposed, just cut your line and pull your hook through the other way. It comes out a lot easier.
Bowie Outfitters is your one-stop shop for all types of outdoor cooking. Tailgating? We've got Bayou Classic barbecue pits and King Cooker jambalaya pots. If frying's your favorite, check out R&V Works Cajun fryers and Cajun injector products to keep meat moist and flavorful. Black iron skillets are key in a southern kitchen, and Bowie carries a big selection of Lodge cast iron, plus Bayou Classic pots for your next crawfish boil. Come to Bowie Outfitters and let us get you cooking. Bowie Outfitters, everything outdoors.
Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic ice.
Louisiana Sportsman Magazine. For over 31 years, your source for fishing and hunting information. Each month you will find stories by local experts on everything from bass to redfish to ducks, deer to trout and turkey. We've got incredible local information that you can use immediately to get more success outdoors. You'll also enjoy monthly columns on cooking, the latest lures, GPS locations, shooting, kayaks, and much more. Have Louisiana Sportsman delivered to your house and safe. $24.99 gets you a full year of Louisiana Sportsman. To order today, visit louisianasportsman.com.
Managing wildlife is hard work, and Buckbuster's Seed Company understands. That's because we're hunters too. We've tested our seeds with science and developed a proven formula for attracting deer and turkeys. Unsure about what to plant on your food plot? Try our basic fall mix for hunting season success and our premium seed mix for year-round nutrition. Buckbuster's Seed Company, the most complete and cost-effective seed mixes on the market.
You sure?
That garfish going now. Clear. So right here, we have a small male. As we were saying earlier, you can see.
Now, is that his little penis?
That's his little testicles right there. That's his little claspers. That's how you know if it's a male or female. This shark was probably pupped out earlier this year.
What do you mean? What does pupped out mean?
When he's born. You know, we thinking These fish, these big bulls, these big female bulls go and pup out in Lake Bourne, and these pup sharks swim in Lake Pontchartrain. An area like this, Seabrook, loaded with bait, heavy current, deep water, he can survive, and he doesn't have to worry about natural predators.
You know, the number 1 reason these days that most people fish is for fun. I mean, you know, we've run up on a period of life where, you know, the pickings are pretty easy. You know, we do enjoy to eat fish, but this is a close place to go. And it is a good, you know, I mean, but the deal is we could have been eating redfish today. You know, you can mix it up here. That's the cool thing about it. You get the excitement of catching a shark. Now, these are great fish for a kid, you know, because a kid watches Shark Week. You know, all kids love Shark Week. So to be able to come right here, I mean, basically, if you want to unload right there, but anywhere in the lake and catch these sharks, it's a size that a kid can handle. And then you can handle these safely. You know, when they get up 4 or 5 foot long, 6, 7 foot, you know, they're really not a targeted species then because they're hard to handle and they can be dangerous. These little ones, get them back, use a small hook, catch them on light tackle. It's a great deal. The jacks are fun to catch them on a topwater live bait. But then you can, you know, we can catch white trout now, redfish, sheep's head, black drum, all that's here now. And then won't be too long, you know, when the weather cools down a little bit, those big trout show back up in the lake. So, you know, just the opportunity here is endless and it's right there.
I can't ever guess it right. I'm gonna say a garfish. I'm gonna say a garfish just because I want it to be a shark.
It's a bull shark. It's a shark. I'll grab him, get him up there. I can get a hold of him. That size I can handle. Ain't like catching a big rattlesnake, you just catch him right behind the head. It's like a big old cat, like a big old house cat. The next time you go sunbathing in Lake Pontchartrain, beware. Join us here next time on Sportsman TV.